What's going on, guys? Welcome to another Mind's Eye Music Review. Take a nice little seat here behind our Dark Souls Worlds poster. Anyway, we've been jamming it between the Buried Enemy's Blue Nowhere album. I listened to both the singles, Things We Tell Ourselves in the Dark and Absent Thereafter. I think back in July, they both released, and all of a sudden it was like, Absent Thereafter is online too. Oh my god! Like, this bluegrass riff, whatever. The hype was real. I was really excited for this album. I'm like, this might be some of their best material that they've ever made. Just taking a shower, kind of chilling. I've listened to the album maybe 5, 6, 7 times now, from beginning to end, and I'm still not done with it. Nowhere near close. But have any of you guys else noticed this weird kind of reanimated quality to the album, almost like this Frankenstein's monster, alien invasion? You've got these keyboard effects of the 80s, a lot of these synths and kind of older palettes, older sounds. And in the song Psychomantium, he talks about the Martian, the wisdom forgotten, I guess alien invasion. In Door Number 3, there's this one part where the keyboards are wah, 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 wah. Or something. It's almost like that, just horror. I don't know, this old 50s horror of this force that's beyond our control that's awakening. And slow paranoia has these interesting kind of xylophone ding ding dong ding ding dong dong. So if you haven't listened to it, I'm probably just talking nonsense, but I feel like there's some sort of theme there with resurrection, with awakening, with these realms beyond our control. The whole entire album, The Blue Nowhere, is a realm beyond our control. Maybe it's us doom scrolling on the phone. Maybe it's our collective unconsciousness inside this hotel that we can't get out. We're all fragmented. We're trying to find this way. In the song The Blue Nowhere, I thought he said the door finally opens and you're going home. He says we aren't going home. You're going home and we aren't going home adds a completely different flavor of kind of the peacefulness that this song almost seemed to represent. So I don't know what I'm really saying or getting at, whether this is a review or just spouting nonsense, but The Blue Nowhere is sick. It's a great album. They've really done it again. The intro track is amazing, sweeping synth patterns and parts that just take you on this. The whole album just takes you on this ride. God Terror. It's almost between the Buried in Me and Nine Inch Nails kind of hybrid type track. The initial guitar that leads us off into the main riff is so intense and nasty. Absent Thereafter, I mentioned before, has this bluegrass kind of feel that takes you on this ho down or hootenanny type vibe and journey. And I really enjoy that one kind of classic rock riff that Paul pulls out. Yeah. And then it goes into Pause, which is a great little break. Door Number 3, which I've mentioned, it has almost these alien, there's just these alien 50s sci-fi kind of tones that are going on with the album, especially on track Door Number 3, Psychomantium, in referencing the aliens and the Martians, and then also Slow Paranoia, to where I don't know, maybe it's talking about the Night Owls again. I just love to hear what you guys have to think or say. What do you think about The Blue Nowhere? Is this one of their best? Is this a step back from Colors 2? I feel like I still have a lot more to unpack in terms of what they were trying to come out with. But has anybody else gotten this resurrection kind of Frankenstein's monster kind of alien invasion kind of vibe with some of these keys and tones? I'd love to hear what you have to say. Mind's Eye Music Review. This is Dustin, talking about Between the Buried and Me, one of my favorite bands, probably my favorite metal band, almost carrying the torch of what Rush was doing in the 70s with Hemispheres, 2112, and just extrapolating that to the moon. So, appreciate you guys listening to what I had to say. If you made it to the end, comment, subscribe. More Mind's Eye Music Reviews, maybe random political content, maybe some video game stuff. Keep an eye on the channel for just random shit. Have a great day.